Alright, so the first thing you do is you're going to put your middle finger, ring finger and pink on the 5th frets of the G, C and E string like this. And then you're going to pluck the top 3 strings like this. After that you're going to pluck the C and E string like this. And then you're going to pluck those 2 strings again. So it's going to be... Then you're going to play the C and E string one after another. So it's going to be... While you're plucking those one after another, you're going to position your index finger on the 3rd fret of the A string like this. And then you're going to play the A string. So in total you have... like that. So the next thing you do is you're going to take your fingers off the frets but not off the strings. So not only does it stop all the sound, but it also enables you to do a mute strum like this. And you need it, so it's going to be... And then you're going to take them off, down, up, and then you're going to play this 5th fret. And you're going to do it a little bit stoppy like this. You achieve this by playing the note, and then you're not going to press the fret anymore, but you're also not going to take your finger off the string. So it gives this effect. So in total you have... Next thing you do is you're going to pluck the top 2 strings, stoppy again, then take your fingers off and play the open C string. So after you hit that open C string, you're going to mute that string, and then your index finger is going to travel to the 2nd fret of the G string like this. So it's going to be... like that. After this you're going to play a little riff, so your index finger is going to move 1 string down, and then you're going to play the 2nd fret of the C string. With your ring finger you're going to play the 4th fret, middle finger 3rd fret, and then your index finger on the 2nd fret. And you play it like this. All together. After that you're going to play an open C string, and while you're playing that your ring finger is going to travel to the 5th fret of the E string. So it's going to be travel, hit that 5th fret of the E string, and then put your index finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Like that. So it's going to be like that. Pluck the bottom 2 strings like that. So after that you're going to hit the E string, and then your index finger is going to go back to the 3rd fret of the A string. So it's going to be 6th fret, 3rd fret, and then your ring finger is going to go back 1 fret to the 5th fret of the E string, and your index finger is still going to be on the 3rd fret of the A string. So it's going to be 6 on the E string, 3 on the A string, 5th on the E string. This one is going to be resonating throughout. So in total, now your middle finger is going to go on the 5th fret of the C string. And now your index finger is going to go up 1 string, and then you're going to play the 3rd fret of the E string. And now your middle finger, which is on the 5th fret of the C, is going to go back 1 fret, and you're going to play the 4th fret of the C. So in total you have this riff. So in total you have... So the preview I just showed you, you're going to play that exact preview one more time, because in the original theme it kind of repeats. So make sure to get this down and then move on to the next part. So you're going to do down, up, down, up. You're going to not lift your fingers completely from the strings, but you're going to keep them on the strings, but not press a fret. So what it does, it adds a cool percussive effect to this arrangement by doing this. And it also is the transitioning bridge to the next part. While you're doing the down, up, your left hand is going to move like this. So it's going to go back to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fret. Don't worry about making a noise while sliding, because it's not going to add something else. So you can literally transition in the music, but also with your hand movements. So now your ring finger is going to go to the 3rd fret of the A string. And now you're going to do a downstroke. Then you're going to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string and remove the ring, of course. And then you're going to do an upstroke. So it's going to be... Now your index finger is going to go on the 1st fret of the A string. So it's going to be... So down, up, down. 3, 2, 1. So all together. Down, up, down. After this, your middle finger and ring finger are going to be kind of launched on the 3rd fret of the C and E string. And then you're going to press the frets and remove your index finger. Now you're going to do a slide by plucking the C and E string and sliding it to the 5th. So it's going to be... Now you're going to pluck the C and E string again. And now you're going to do this following riff. Hammer on from the 1st to the 2nd fret of the C string. And while you do this hammer on, you're going to lift it off and then reposition it for the 1st fret of the E string. And then play that fret. So it's going to be... Leave your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the C string and play that C string. So it's going to be... Now you're going to do another hammer on, but from the 1st fret of the E string to the 3rd fret of the E string. That's going to be the hammer on, and now with all the other notes involved, it's going to be hammer on, 1st fret E string, C string, and then the 2nd hammer on. So the C string comes again before playing the 2nd hammer on. That's going to be the riff. So... So now you're going to do that down, up, down strum again, followed by the slide from the 3rd to the 5th frets. But instead of going back, you're going to go forwards. You're going to put your index finger on the 7th frets of the E and A string and your middle finger on the 8th fret of the C string. And you're going to pluck the bottom 3 strings once. You're going to move this whole position up by 1 fret. So now it's going to be, instead of 7, 7, 8, it's going to be 8, 8, 9, like that. Now you're going to do an up, down stroke. So it's going to be... You can also do 3 plucks. That's also totally fine. So now you're going to repeat the first part of this. So... That's going to be the exact same. So to close it off, you're going to pluck the top 3 strings. And during that pluck, you're going to do a hammer on from the 3rd to the 4th fret of the E string. Like that. Now you're going to remove your middle finger and then you're going to play the E string. So only the E string you play. And now we're going to end the riff by playing an F chord and plucking the top 3 strings. Followed by up, down. So it's going to be... Make sure to subscribe to my channel and I hope to see you soon in the next video.